Hello, welcome in everybody. I am Janyl Sherman, and guess what? We are going to show you the most amazing collection of jewelry I have designed directly for you, handmade for you in Bali. Now, we use all sterling silver. We use beautiful, gorgeous gemstones from labradorites to cunzites to tanzanites. That's just a little bit of what we're going to show, but we use hundreds and hundreds of different kinds of gemstones. But we've got something real special. We're going to kind of do a little bit of a different show format for you. We're going to get your feedback later because we want to know, but we are going to start because I want to talk a little bit before about what we are going to be showing you tonight. So we are going to start off with the Cunzite. And the Cunzite, I got to tell you, some of these new beautiful pieces that have been brought in, look at the tip to tips. I'm bringing in multiple sizes, okay? We have multiple stone bracelets, like our 7-stone, our 5-stone bracelets. We have some that have accent stones. We have some that have flowers on it. We kind of have something for everybody in the Cunzite. But what is beautiful about the Cunzite, and Annika's going to do her best to show, but there is this beautiful cat's eye roll, sheen, glimmer, glitter inside these gemstones. Very rare and very hard. And it takes an expert cutter to get this kind of play on the gemstone. So we are going to start off by touring some beautiful, gorgeous things for you.
Before that, I want you to point out the giveaway.
This is the giveaway.
Yes.
Okay, so we are giving one to YouTube and one to Facebook.
Yes,
okay?
And you're going to hashtag must have.
Okay.
Because it is a must have piece.
It is.
So,
and I have actually a pendant I designed for you and this gorgeous ring. But of course you can see I use the Tree of Life and the Janyl Adair, so it'll match back with a ton of things. And then I love this little bracelet. We just got that back into stock too, so don't forget about that. Gorgeous. Well, we're going to start with that tip to tip. And while we start to tour it, let's talk about, we are always having something crazy going on as deals. What do we got going on?
We have some great deals going on right now. If you are ordering and your order is $125, you're going to save $30. Wow. So, yeah, and that is on the Last Chance and the SARDA favorites. And then if you are ordering $250, you're going to save 40%. If you are ordering $500, you're going to save 45%. And $750, you'll save 50%. So it is like a spend and save. The more pieces you put in your cart, it's kind of the same thing we've been doing, buy 3 pieces, save 50%. It should equal out about the same kind of, we want to boost those savings.
Fantastic
yes.
deal. Always, because we love to treat you, we love to spoil you. So during these live shows, we love giving things away. So yay.
And that is for Last Chance and favorites. But we also did all the favorites that are on the live tonight on Friday Live. They have a 10% savings already right off the top. So you get that 10% savings plus the additional percentage off.
And I always say it's always best to look at what the price is, put it in your cart and see what happens to it. Because that's the best part about
right?
SARDA is sometimes you don't understand or catch all the deals. You put it in your cart and go, what? Yeah, then you add another one because sometimes the more you buy, the more you save. So I do like that too because, I'm all about trying to get you the best savings I can. I work very one-on-one with my finance team to really just try to do the best. But most of all, I want to remind you, it's all handcrafted jewelry. The quality, with silver and gemstone prices going up, I am still going to be in there, ladies, fighting for you to give you the best, happiest price, right? Because we already know you love our quality, you love our gemstones, but and you like to keep adding to your collections, right?
Yes. Joey is moderating. They're asking who's moderating tonight. Joey's going to be moderating. And just make sure you're doing that hashtag must have. And you only have to hashtag one time. And Joey's going to gather all of those names and do that spinner at the end of the show.
Well, I love it. I just stepped over here with Michelle so I can see Chris and Michelle, Chris and Greg, Gwen, Janice, Barb, so good to see you. Betty, we love you. We love you all. Renette and Sharon, so great to see some of you ladies tonight. Again, I always want to thank you so much for hanging out with us, and we do appreciate the time you give us to just spend time with us and let us kind of show off how amazing my artisans are in Bali that make all these pieces. Look at those little floating jawbone beads on this. This is what's so great about it is every little bead is put on by hand. And you can just see not everyone is perfectly the same size. And I love right now, I'm kind of into these different kinds of bezels that you're going to be seeing from me. I always kind of go through different phases of how I'm designing. But I love this. This is really kind of that tree of life. It kind of will go with just about everything that I'm doing right now.
Kristen Michelle said she loves her SARDA Cunzite. She was wearing it today. And Barb's talking about the beautiful glow.
Oh my gosh,
right?
Isn't it? It's like, I think this is one of the colors where people like weren't into pink, but when you get a stone that changes and you're just like loving it like that, like, and to me it's this lavender, like, I don't know, sometimes the stones I like to pick, I always say they're kind of grown up colors. They're not your little girl pink, you know, there's just this really Rose de France kind of undertone to the Cunzite.
And Lisa, there is not a code. You will see if you go to the Friday Live, so go to the website, go to Watch Us Live and go to Friday, the items that are SARDA favorites, you'll see a strike through red price and it will tell you it's 10% off. Then when you add it to your cart, you're going to get that additional savings depending on your order. So you're going to save probably most likely anywhere from 40 to 50% depending on your order value.
And all those, the pear stones are probably the hardest to cut in the Cunzite. Yeah.
Cut and set is one of the harder ones to set too. That's what I learned from Jessica.
It's so pretty. I mean, but like still one of my favorites is the really big the ovals that I have. To me, amazing. A lot more carat weight, of course, in an oval too. So there's always trade-offs with it, but pears are very pretty. And that's why I love doing complete sets. So you'll have rings, you're going to have bracelets, you'll have pendants, you'll have a series that will go with it.
And Janice is talking about the gorgeous silver work and that pendant that we showed earlier that you were talking about, all the little jawline beads.
I kind of am doing medallions again. Like I did a bunch of one stone and now I'm like, no, the bigger ones. Like as I'm finding things, like I love the statement pieces because I have so much fun putting them on my diamond necklaces, you know, and wear it. Like tonight I chose the tanzanite and boy, that has Tanzanite London in it.
And that's that Tanzanite we released on Wednesday, that extra special. And that extra special pricing is still on the new arrivals page until Tuesday. So the 60% off the pendant and the bracelet, $249, you pick.
I love it. Okay, this is English tea rose that I use as an accent piece. I think it is so pretty. But look at 3 chains. I use 3, all hand woven. And this kind of, it's much easier, of course, to use 1, but when we line up 3, the threads, the little spines in it have to be just perfect. But remember, we make every single little spine of silver by hand, and then we actually weave it by hand. So every little spine you're seeing there, that's like one little piece. I mean, you think about the labor that goes into these kind of chains. And then, of course, I did some new Tree of Life end caps, where you get a little bit of that granulation work. And my favorite thing is I love putting a bar hinge on some of my items with this because it just flows. But with this chain, it's just going to be like that one strand kind of chain. It gets silkier and silkier as you wear it. We break it in pretty good, like a well-worn saddle. Actually, I just ordered a saddle chair. I heard it was good for your back.
It is supposed to be good for your back.
We're going to see. I can see where I can... I don't know. I was laughing. I was looking at the bottom
Don't fall
of it,
off
going, where are my feet gonna go? And am I gonna be like,
right?
We're gonna give it a whirl because if I can help the back situation, I'm all over it.
So that bracelet we were just touring, they had the English tea rose accent stones. Only 4 left, and it will fit a 5.5 to a 6.5 inch wrist. An example of that savings. If you're spending the $250, you're gonna save 40%, bringing that bracelet down to $215.
Well, and the tip to tip on this one, like I was mentioning before in one of the other shows, because of the roll of it, you get like translucent and then opaque strands, like angel hair, like shimmering angel hair that runs through the stone. That's what creates that really beautiful cat's eye roll. Matching tier to tier, this was such a challenge. So I'm kind of excited. It wouldn't be a bracelet I'd probably try again because it was, but every bracelet that came in, Michelle, the stones were like, I just can't wait till you get those home and you see it. Truly exceptional. And this is all stuff I've been stockpiling, this Cunzite, because it is truly like not easy to find. I mean, I went like probably half a decade, could not find anything.
And the tip to tip you were referring to, starting at a 5.25 inch wrist, so we're getting that smaller wrist, to a 7.25, and that is on the debut pricing of 45% savings on the tip to
Well,
tip.
and I love it because a bunch of the ladies were like 625 Janyl, and I feel like ladies, we've got you covered. So you 625 ladies, we've got the smaller size. So I kind of always ebb and flow with different things. It could take me a year to catch up to some of the things you've been requesting, but ladies, I always take everything you say and I've got it written down, and eventually I get to them.
And Brandy Hahn wants to know a saddle chair. She's never heard of that before. Does it actually look like a saddle?
Sit Straight, was that the company I ordered? That doesn't sound good. Sit Back Straight. Now I can't remember the company. I'm like, Fit Chair?
She could probably just Google
Something,
saddle
yeah.
chair.
Yeah, saddle chair. Yep.
Saddle
Yep.
chair for your back,
Yep,
and it probably
yep.
pops
And so
something up.
anyway, so it's a tiny chair too. That's why I was like, oh my gosh, it's kind of like when you're riding a bike. It's a little bit of a bigger seat, and I did check to see if they had a bigger seat than that, but that's
wow.
it. So I think it probably helps with the core, which makes your back better.
And Bonnie, welcome in. Thanks for joining and watching. I'm seeing your comment that you don't typically buy things online. So I'm curious,
Oh.
when you were watching Janyl on TV before, did you call in your order? Or I just want some more feedback on what is your preferred method of ordering, Bonnie? So we can maybe make that a better shopping experience for you. I'd love your feedback. That would be great.
Yeah, that's it's so funny because like there are different ways.
Right.
Like
yeah.
it's kind of funny because like I ordered these racks actually from QVC, and I literally didn't get one of them, so I had to call them. But I was waiting for 30 minutes before they finally got to me, so there might be a trade-off. But I didn't want to figure it out. I probably could have done it online, but I exhausted everything and went, need to talk to a person.
Yeah.
Yes.
And for those of you, Brandy, I saw you question what was the giveaway. It is if you hashtag must have. So hashtag the word must have, and we will be featuring or giving a Janyl Adair bracelet away. And as soon as Annika's done showing this beautiful Cunzite interchangeable piece, I will have her show you that bracelet. I think you have one over there, don't you,
Mrs.
Annika?
Long, welcome in. It looks like Audrey just popped in, and Linda, my bestie Tracy. We just did our first BSF. Was our second time, but it was so good. I'm like, more. I don't want to leave. It was so good.
This is the bangle. It's the Joy Restored bracelet with the Janyl Adair and some Tree of Life.
Lots
We have
of
some little
silver.
Jawan beads around, top and bottom too, to frame the Tree of Life. That's
It's like
nice.
this gorgeous medallion, then like perfectly balanced. I'd say this is definitely one of my more couture style bracelets. This bracelet shank is just, again, comfortable but detailed. Like every little corner has detail.
I think Joey's trying to outdo me because I gave away earrings and he went bam, bracelet.
Bracelet. Yeah, he's competitive. He is. Oh,
This is
what is that?
Can you guys hear that?
That's Santa Claus or the Easter Bunny, or is it Mr. Pumpkin?
It's my harmony bell.
I know. Do you know how long it takes to get the right harmony in each one of them? So the weights may vary because we want that beautiful sound. But guess what? This harmony ball is going to live here with Michelle now. So instead of the ding, 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 you're going to hear this.
It's my little fairy jingle. It's like fairy. It's me just, jingle jingle.
Okay, my angel and your fairy are going.
Oh, well, that would be yes.
Oh my gosh,
that's
he's
right.
gorgeous. He's
Isn't
so
there like
beautiful.
some saying about like every time something about
Every time a bell rings, an angel gets his wings.
wings?
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Oh my
I knew
gosh,
there
I
was
love
something
that.
like that.
It was so funny. I saw something I was reading actually about angels, and it was this like interesting. Okay. I have an imagination that's gone further what the explanation was. I was like, I like living with my like what I imagine, because I know like there is different people that come into your life for a reason, and I always call them my angels too.
And we have this beautiful serene spirit ring in the rainbow sherbet mystic quartz. We have a size starting in a size 5 on this one.
This is a reorder. This is one that we had, and it went first, and we ended up having like half made, then the other half kind of came in. So great way to get it at debut again.
Betty McCullum, that's a good idea. I brought it here and it's going to live here with me. And I thought it would be fun to jingle it. But yes, when there's a winner, we can jingle it.
Oh my
That's
gosh,
a good idea.
yes. That's a really good idea.
So
Michelle, anytime she can jingle that, she
I'm
will.
gonna
Yep.
find a way.
You're gonna hear it. Yeah, and then we'll might even have a competition. Who hears it first?
Oh, that'd be fun. And then Annika, we are showing this beautiful I Am Valued bracelet. Love the sweet message on the inside of this one, Janyl.
This is the one I did for you ladies because like you are loved, you are valued, you are cherished, you are valued, and I love that. So this is that series, but it's that perfect bracelet, Michelle. It just took forever for me to get there with the design.
This is one I picked for the employee shopping that we did.
You picked this
I love
one.
this. Tanya loves it too. We were both talking about it.
So comfortable.
Yeah, the matter of fact, I had Beth, I looked at the amount of rings. I did grab a whole bunch of stuff for my Bible Study Fellowship ladies. I think I grabbed enough for you too, Tracy, to give to your leaders.
Oh, nice. Bracelet comes in 3 size options, fitting from a 5.5 to an 8.75 inch wrist. And it is 45% off. So at $165 is that debut price. Love that.
That is just the workmanship and that open filigree and just the curvature, like the engineering and the architecture on this is just so beyond
it's
perfect.
perfect, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a bracelet we will have forever. But it's something I want you to always remember when you're wearing how valued you are by SARDA, but most of all by God. Like he just, he is so faithful. And I'm learning that through that study. You know what I love about that too is that you can think about your different times that you go through in life, but the thing is, one thing that will always be constant, he will always be faithful to us, always. Don't have to worry. Like, can you imagine somebody that's that powerful, that's always on your side? Like, there's comfort. Like, I'm like, wow.
Kristen Gregg says she needs to pick it up, and Ola is loving it. Yes, and this ring. This ring was the other item that's on my list.
Oh,
I love that little ring. Isn't it cute?
Look at Michelle going out.
I'm liking this
So
one.
obviously we didn't give enough employee credit shopping. If you guys didn't get much, we're gonna have to rediscuss that. Hey Becky, you're gonna be receiving a special little surprise from me because I thought about you. Like sometimes, ladies, I think about you, or I'll wake up dreaming about you, and I just went, oh. So anyway, you're gonna be surprised by something in the mail. Anyway, I hope everybody who had not won stuff, I was kind of excited. Hopefully they probably received all their things from last week, right? It's been a week.
Yeah, sometimes 5, maybe. I'm wondering if they have. Will you make the I Am Valued piece in Janyl Adair? Patricia would like to see it in Janyl Adair.
Okay. Well, I know I have some other bracelets coming, for sure.
Love those.
Oh, you love these earrings too. These
yes. So all 3 of these pieces were on my list. I love these.
Boom, boom.
Yep.
Go with the all silver. The all silvers are great, right?
Yeah,
Because
I
they're
love
just
it.
like me and you. We just don't take things off. There's some things that just stay on. It's just our basics. That
And can we
love.
go back to the Morganite pendant just for a moment? I know Janyl loves this, and you weren't up here to talk about it, so I want to.
The Cunzite or the pink one?
Morganite, Morganite and Cunzite. Ooh, it's good
Yes.
to show the color. I bet you everybody's wondering about the color because there's definitely a peachy warmth, champagne-y undertone to Morganite, where Cunzite, like they really truly are like different colors.
But I also wanted to let people know there are only 3 left because this was a limited item, and it's $258 on special this week.
Well,
so
and just so you know, a lot of times the Morganite doesn't have this much clear. Like these were the top. A lot of times it's just small peekaboos of the translucent. So this one was a little bit of a unicorn piece. So
Yes.
that's why I put it in a medallion.
well, it is gorgeous. It looks great with the Cunzite too. Look at that.
Oh yeah, it does totally blend
Yeah,
still, doesn't
it
it?
does. Yeah, you could still wear it. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
there's still like a pink, but when you put next to each other, a lot of times you can kind of feel like, oh, okay, you're seeing that that a little bit of a more of a peach warmth to the stones sometimes too.
And just want to pop on the screen for those of you who are visual. This is our specials we have going on. So you're going to spend order $250, you're going to save $100. If you're ordering 500, you're going to save $225. 750, you'll save $375, and that's 50%. So that's about, you know, two or three items in your cart, and you'll get that additional savings.
Okay, well, we are going to start showing some of the other things, but I want to kind of get ahead of it because if you've not gotten these yet, these are some of it's going to be my biggest piece of aquamarine I have ever designed, but look how beautiful they all go together. And do not forget about the phantom quartz that I did this week. Wait a minute, the bracelet's not over here. Actually, there is a phantom quartz tip-to-tip bracelet.
Oh, I'm wearing one.
Oh, are you?
Oh, perfect.
No
Let's use
way.
Tanya's.
One I picked.
Is this what you picked? Okay, see, Tanya is the gem collector. So this is the part of the quartz when it starts to make another piece. This phantom is this really beautiful cloud that starts to come up towards the clear quartz. So I love it because it's really, really hard to find. A lot of times they take those pieces for specimens for the phantoms, but it makes the most ethereal, like gorgeous glow. It's just beautiful. But it's hard to find this kind of material again that I can actually start to use for gemstones. But this is what Tanya picked for her.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you
love
for
it.
letting me have that.
And
But yeah, so don't forget about that tip to tip. That is one that like literally the pricing probably, you know, I'm still not supposed to, but I still mess around
One
with
of the sizes is
lower
already
prices.
sold out too. So definitely want to grab that if it's something that you're interested in.
But yes, and look at that mother of pearl. Now that tree of life, that's all hand carved in Bali. So I really love those. Is it still on me?
Yeah, so you can talk
Oh.
about the other ones.
Oh, I see. Okay, I thought
Do you want it? We can come back and forth if you want. Do you want to go there first
no,
and then?
because this is so pretty on Annika.
Okay.
But this loving because it's totally a free form size that we did. We did all the carving in Bali on these pieces. Like I said, up in Paxiring, we still work with those families. And yes, are they somewhat related to us at our factory in our family? Yes. Because that's kind of how it works in Bali. So anyway, and don't forget your harmony ball. Isn't that just gorgeous? But yes, definitely this is going to be the next thing that we're looking at. And you're making it shine gorgeous, my friend. Look at that. Woo!
It is beautiful on her, isn't it?
Oh, sorry.
And we
my
did have a
microphone.
question. Debbie Dewitt was asking, would the Morganite pendant look good with rose quartz?
Morganite.
The one we just showed the.
Oh yeah, I kind of like the Cunzite. I would totally mix the rose quartz with those. I mean, I could see myself making a multi 7-stone bracelet. However, the Morganite would never be able to do a 7-stone. Just like the tanzanite to do it all.
Oh yeah.
There's no way I could.
And Randy, the discounts are for SARDA favorites and last chance. And you can blend it. It's not all, you don't have to buy all favorites or all last chance. You can pick up a little bit of both and then still get that savings.
Okay.
So as long as you're total.
You can total both of those, which
Yep.
that's kind of great because there's bigger markdowns
I know, right?
in one of those areas.
And new arrivals are already discounted at the 40 and 45% for the week. So they would not get the additional discount on new arrivals because they already have a.
Oh, and I love that. So I'm really, really excited. That was that tip to tip. I think I was talking about it like 6 months ago and everybody was like, oh, next week. It's like, it's coming. But yeah, doing the hand twisted cable like that, it took us a little bit of time to get there with it.
Oh, yes.
Oh, but and I still love my like larger statement bracelets. But the fact that bracelet, we were able to hand carve that shape, like that's nuts. But they're so good. Like, yeah, it's just amazing. So both of those
And Chris,
hand carved.
yeah, Kristen
same
Gregg
size.
was loving the new Janyl Adair twisted bracelet as well. She wants to grab that one.
Corsage twist, yeah. So there's another size that we never had before, and I kind of glammed it up a little bit. So it's every time I bring something back, there's always something that's new and improved. But I never talk about it. You'll notice it. and how it wears and the detail on it.
And Ola would like to know if you're going to be doing any additional Morganite.
Yes, so there is a very, very small series that's going to be happening this next year, but it's going to be very small trickles. So 5 pieces here, 5 pieces, like, but yes, it was something that I had been working on. And, you know, Morganite is not like the tanzanite. It's really hard to get matching pieces and all the same shade because you do get from pinks to those peaches. So there is a lot of different color variation, and it's Morganite. So, of course, the good pieces that are cut, we don't get rid of them. So I'm literally still sorting. Okay, there's 5 pieces here that match. Then we'll put this for a ring. There's 6 pieces, so we'll put that into one bracelet. So, yeah, it's going to be coming. So I'd say all of 2026, you're going to keep seeing pieces coming in. But some will be coming in before the end of the year.
All right. And then we have a last call on the Tree of Life Phantom Quartz stud earrings. We have 3 pair left. So we will not be bringing those back. And I don't think might not make it through the weekend.
Well, and it's, you know what's so funny? Because they're so hard to match up. I literally, before I came over here, you know how I said I was actually matching Morganite. So it is kind of weird, Ola, that you were saying that because you've been talking about earrings. It is going to be the only earring. And I did them in 8x6s. But literally, out of the matches of everything I had, I only was able to do 5 pairs.
Oh, wow.
So it's going to be, like, when I say that, it will be limited. And that's going to be the only earring because I did play with, like, okay, this is the earring. I'm thinking it's going to be about 10 grams of silver. Okay, I'm going to only have comb onto it because literally the stone is so beautiful and he will, like, respect it and really do the best work on it. So, yeah, pretty sure that's going to be the only earring.
And do we have any more Phantom coming in?
Oh,
Brandy's asking.
there's a few little, like, small pocket ones that I did that you'll see, but was the main collection because I did it with the pyrite, right? And then this was the one to go with it, but this is the main show.
Karen, so happy you were able to pick up another Harmony ball. She said she bought it several years ago and lost hers, and so she was able to pick up another one.
Well,
so
and I have the magnetic enhancer on this one.
Right.
So this one is cool because you literally will be able to have that, be able to attach it to a bunch of things. Actually, you could put it on a purse loop too.
Oh, that would be fun,
because
right?
it just it'll latch it right on.
Yes. Oh my goodness, this is a beautiful cuff. Look at this tip to tip. And it is one of the items, this ring and this bracelet are having a 10% discount right off the top. And then once you put it into your cart, you're going to see that additional 40 to 50% off depending on what your order total is. So you could get it as low as, down half price plus the 10%. So it's amazing. So definitely load that card up so you can see what your savings are.
Well, and anymore, like they have a lot of the machines in any carved stone, to be honest, even the machines that are actually carving stones now, to be honest, are still kind of expensive, to be honest. But knowing that these are done by hand still, and you're going to see more generic type things with it. They probably won't go into so much detail like this. And I think they can't really finesse the stone too. Like a really good carver is going to know where to carve and take that piece. They're just going to be putting pieces in. It's different because, one of my vendors was trying to talk me into like, oh, why don't you start using these? And I could just tell the difference. To me, it just didn't have that. I'm like, no, we're going to be doing this by hand because I really feel like the detail, the 3D of it, you can get a lot more detail, by doing it by hand. Okay, this I love because I was going to do blue zircon and I started matching the blue zircons and then we got this amazing Swiss blue topaz in and I'm like, I'm going to do 2 zircon, I'm going to do 2 blue topaz. So literally on this, you're going to have 2 of each of those stones. And then this is that gorgeous celestial gray moonstone. You're going to see the micro facets and that beautiful glimmer.
I love how when you do the microfaceting, how it makes it shimmer like that.
Yeah, and just the material itself is just so pretty.
It's beautiful.
I only have like one vendor that I go through, and this celestial stuff is the stuff that literally I can't do an order. When he actually gets it done, he gets it done. So it's like, it's nothing that I would have ever been able to put into something for somebody else because it doesn't work that way. Now that we just get to make it and it's ready when it's ready and we're okay with that, we can do these kind of really gorgeous, like harder to get type gemstones.
And this is a debut item this week, so it is 45% off at $341, fitting a 6 to a 7-inch wrist, and then we have the matching pendant as well.
And
Locket.
this is why I love being able to tour these, because like if you saw that, you're like, okay. But when you actually see the side of this and you see the medallion, and that it's a locket first of all, but you see that it's fully detailed all the way down, opens, the workmanship on it is absolutely gorgeous. You kind of get that like idea of, oh yeah, that's not just a little cookie cutter lightweight piece. It's the quality is just beyond there. The granulation work, then that beautiful carved inside gallery that we did.
It's gorgeous.
And then look at, you get a peekaboo of the moonstone
fun.
too. A lot
Little
of times
details.
I'll cover with the gallery, but sometimes then I'll leave it open. It always varies and changes. But you might have had one before where I had the little safety 8 closure that I had on it. So I upgraded this to our really beautiful latch. So it's literally, you hear that little click. I'm surprised you didn't make noise when you did that. Click.
When we were doing the vault show, Annika saw the little safety aid. She was like, "Oh, this is different." Remember on someone? And I was like, "Oh, that's how she used to."
I've used those for so long. Every once in a while, I'll still do it, you know. But yeah, for these, I mean, this is a gorgeous. Like it took us only about a decade to figure this system out.
Right.
So I thought, you know what, we're putting it on this one because it's quite the medallion.
Yeah, this is
Love
gorgeous.
this bracelet too.
And I love it with these chain link rings. I think it looks beautiful, even though this is got the little basket weave on there. But I love this little twist that you did on here.
Of course you do. You love those little cutesy little rings like that. They're always perfect. But you're going to see a lot of different kind of like stones that I kind of feel like this. I only did the pendant and the bracelet because I feel like I have so many other things that go with it. I'm going to be doing a lot of really beautiful Swiss blue, the really competition cut type stones that you'll be able to kind of layer in. Or if you have the eagle's eye, or if you have like any of the others, like this would just be a no-brainer to just like merchandise it, personalize your style.
Yes.
I guess, is what we would
Yes.
say. This is one of my favorite rings.
Easily express your unique style.
Oh,
That's what I have written down right here.
Uniquely
Yes,
expressed.
yes.
Oh, okay.
Easily, and with our timeless designs and feel fabulous.
I know.
That's my little.
Well,
I have written
Our
down.
ladies do uniquely.
I
put the
know they do.
combinations together, and I love it when they say, "Hey, will this go together?" And I completely imagine every time you do that, or I see how you're layering and stacking. I'm like, okay, that's my next collection. I'll be doing the same.
And the rings are available in sizes, the smaller ones, 6 through 11. The chunkier chain link, 6 through 10 is what we have available.
And that one's so beautiful. Like, it's one of those ones you put on, you're like, oh yeah, is that how you snug fit that? But it's one that I wear all the time too. But my all silver pieces like this, yeah, I was so excited to bring this back. Because it's kind of my year. You're going to see some Janyl, Adair, a lot more Tree of Life. There were things that, as I was designing things, I felt like I had not done yet. And I just think they're just so easily mixed with everything else.
Oh,
we do,
yes, absolutely.
Plus, it's my hardest motif for my artisans to do. So I love that. They always love me.
The Janyl Adair is the hardest motif?
The Tree of Life.
Oh, the Tree of Life.
And the Janyl Adair.
Okay. And then the twist probably makes it even more challenging for them, I would think.
Right.
Let's give them the hardest motif and then throw a twist in.
I know, it's so funny because when we first started doing this, like drawing the dimensions, you can't quite get it. So literally we literally took actually the hand woven chain, the thinner one, and kind of turned it, and it was like, oh, that's how, okay. So it is on all the sides too, because of course I wanted that detail going through, but it's so pretty just on its own next to your watch or stacking. I know a lot of you ladies get, like, when I do these kind of like anchor bracelets like this, you usually get two because you use them as
Yes,
like
framing,
pieces. Yeah.
bookends. And we have 3 size options fitting from a 5.75 to an 8-inch wrist. And then I'm loving the You Are the Goddess ring that goes with it in the Janyl Adair, available in sizes 6 through 12. It's that oval ring, was a debut this week, and $66 is all for a sterling silver ring.
So good.
Isn't that cool?
Well, and I love this because the way it graduates. It was one of the rings that I pulled for myself, but I just love the band. I love that it's eternity as it. Yeah, I mean everything about this. It's just really comfortable, but just a really pretty ring on.
Yes, it is. And I still have 2 more items to pick, so I'm contemplating. It's a little bit bigger ring than I would normally wear, but I'm thinking maybe of stepping
You'll
up.
find it very comfortable. Yeah, the
Well,
way that
they're
I
all
domed
comfortable,
it,
but
and-
yes,
because like
all your
with
rings,
this,
are amazing.
when I first did it, I had a bigger tiara type style. You're gonna love this. I did a lot to make sure that it was like this could be that first time person trying a ring going.
Well, I think it's going to go
You
on
are
my
a
list.
first
I
time.
am.
Yeah.
That's a statement ring for me, you know.
It would be. It would. And for me, it's that perfect one because I love the bigger, chunkier rings, but I like to put something. I feel like my finger's bare, so I like that kind of size next to kind of a statement piece.
So a couple things I want to acknowledge in the feed. Asia's birthday.
It's Asia's?
It's Asia's birthday.
Oh my
so
gosh, happy birthday,
happy
Asia.
birthday. And also, Diana Diaz is recovering. Her surgery went well,
did. Oh
and
my
she's doing
gosh.
great. So we're happy to hear that too.
Oh my gosh. See, prayer matters. Like, prayer changes things. So I just love it. She has so many, you prayer warriors out there, I know we're praying for hers. And listen to that.
What is that?
Yeah.
Betty McCollum's telling me to take a leap of faith on that ring. I am, Betty. I'm going to add it to my list and get that ring.
Leap of faith. That's one of my collection names. That's so cute. She used that at the same thing. But it is like, well, and yeah, where I get it from, like half of these are usually my lectures. Bible study fellowship. It was so funny. I was telling Trace, oh no, here I go again. I'm going to have a whole bunch like of things that I'm going to be adding to my names of the jewelry. I love that because I'm hoping somebody's going to read something or they're going to like that piece. And I always feel like that message we get to send. Those were all things that got me through the good times and the tougher times.
Yeah. Yep. And we're moving on to some aquamarine next.
Okay, well, some of the biggest pieces of aquamarine. I was kind of excited because we have the Amazonite. That's what's been so cool about the Amazonite is that we had the Amazonite and aquamarine bracelet. Now we have the tip-to-tip. Like, to me, those are like...
Oh, they look so good
beautiful
together.
Absolutely.
And 3 size options in that tip to tip. Has the beautiful hammer detail with the Janyl Adair, and then look at the edging detail around that as well. Love that.
And the Amazonite is such a big deal too. Like both of these are the colors. Like it's gorgeous blues. I mean, look at the creation. Like right now, I'm just in awe of how beautiful these gemstones and the color tones and the study that we had. It was Ezekiel's dream, and his throne was sapphires. And they said chrysolite, which was topaz. Like, it's these gems is just coming to life. Like, I love using what you see in the Bible and what God created. It's just so fun.
Annika, are you wearing the middle size on the Janyl?
I'm wearing the middle size,
which is a size 7. So Annika's
it's a little bigger.
It's going to fit a 6.25 to a 7-inch wrist. So it should be right. Yeah, your sweet spot there. If you want it fitted, you could wear the next size down, but it would be fitted on you.
I usually like to wear them fitted.
I know you
so
do.
I usually go down. But for this show, I went looser.
I'm glad that you do fitted because I always wear them loose. And I think it's a good mix, Annika, because like the women would always be, well, does another size fit you, Jen? It does, but I tend to like my bracelets like looser. But I gotta tell you, as I've been bringing in some of these other sizes, I'm mixing it all up too. So anywhere from a 6 1/4, 6.5, 6.75, or a 7.
The aquamarine tip to tip, we're down to single digits in all sizes. So that's been very popular this week, fitting from a 5.75 to a 7.5 inch wrist. And then we have this beautiful multi-stone that you were referring to with the Amazonite. It's going to fit a 6 to a 7.5 inch wrist. This is one that has the strike through price. So this is marked down 10%, and then they can save the additional up to 50% if they're ordering probably a couple of pieces.
And I like this. This is just like Larimer. Larimer is its color. That's how it comes out of the ground with the patterning. And the Amazonite, you're going to find this like little areas. It literally is a translucent and opaque stone at the same time. So sometimes you'll see more where it's lighter. It's because it has more of the white sparkles. And sometimes, very rarely can you get like a cat's eye, but you're always going to get a glimmer, a shimmer to them. But completely natural. That's its color. Like, and to me, it's nothing. It's not our Mexican turquoise color. It's not Sleeping Beauty turquoise color. It's its own beautiful color that looks gorgeous mixed in with those kind of gems too, though.
Yeah.
But one of those ones that when it came into the market, everybody grabbed as much of the rough as you can, and now it's nothing we've used. But I've stockpiled it. It's Amazonite is one that I will continue to do. And ladies, I hope you have a piece in your collection because it will become as rare as Larimer.
Oh, wow. Well, it's very pretty. I love the color combo. And of course, this is a favorite ring band of everybody with that Janyl Adair open work on the side and the little hearts. It looks
And
like
not
little
seeing
hearts.
that, but every single one of these smaller stones, it does have that. The aquamarine, sometimes it's harder. The Cunzite, you can show the roll of it for some reason with the color, but because there's so much translucent gem in the aquamarine, the quality of it, sometimes it's hard to get that roll, that shimmer. But every single one has that kind of beautiful cat's eye shimmer to each of the stones.
And they're loving your stack right now. You're getting lots of comments about your bracelet stack.
Don't you love like the aquamarine is so peaceful and so serene?
Oh, it
But
is.
then you still get that like bold. I loved it with the Amazonite. I
It
thought
gives it
just
that
gave
pop,
a little
that-
bit of personality. Yeah.
It does. It's jewelry designs that say something about you.
Look at you and all the things. It's like
Joey sent it over to me when we were trying to say it, when I was being funny saying this one, he sent me that one. So I thought I'd work it into the
You
conversation.
sounded lovely saying it. Lovely, Michelle.
Working it into the
Woo,
conversation.
look at this piece. Okay.
Oh,
these are
yes.
the ones that I was like, they thought I was insane. You want to use that much of your look at you're seeing it.
Oh,
on this.
yes.
Every single stone, ladies, never going to happen again. Such a big deal. Such a big deal. But the color, like you still get the gorgeous blues, but this stone, I mean, it tells a story. It tells a mission, a patterning that is just incredible. And so, of course, with it, I literally designed this bracelet around that. Then I had a couple of crazy lace agate pieces that I had cut to the same size, but literally I created this bracelet because of this gemstone.
Well, it is gorgeous. It will fit a 5.75 to a 6.75 inch wrist. And we're down to only 8 of them left. And it is one of the ones that has a 10% strike through price. So it's on sale for 10% off. And then they can save. So it's marked down to
her just stacking up everything there.
It's marked down to $494, and then you can save up to 50%. So you could get that for less than $250.
Well, I can tell you my friend Tracy Reuter Graham has both of those bracelets. She loves the aquamarine.
Tracy, oh, that's funny. This aqua bracelet is the bomb. She just wrote.
Oh my gosh. Yep, she's got both
That's
of them.
pretty funny.
Yes, she was probably the first to close her cart.
And Maha says
she was
that
not going to miss out on that one, she said.
Maha said it's stunning in person. So
Mama, you have it like, yeah, these are, yeah, like I said, the Cunzite, like, I was able to find more of it. The aquamarine, I'm kind of at a standstill with it. I've got a few, I'm pulling a few things out of my safe of some of the pieces. I'm going to be doing new bracelets this year, some new styles that I'm designing. And I used to run all these sample stones. So like the stuff that you see, I might put 5 different stones and then decide which one I'm going to do. well, I might be running in a new bracelet 10 stones, but I'm only going to maybe have one of each size that I'm doing.
Oh, wow.
So like I'm doing that to kind of, because we can now. And I'm so excited. So,
Wow.
we've got, I've kind of taken all of your feedback, ladies, but things that I feel like we're kind of missing, and I'm just having so much fun right now. Like literally my time right now, that's what I'm spending my time, just really matching the stone, getting some really pretty things together for you.
And the next, no, we're good, Janyl. You're right here with me.
Oh,
We're going to move on. We're going to show some
Oh,
Peridot
okay.
next. So I just wanted to
Okay.
pull up this beautiful, we don't have everything on display because I
That's
couldn't
true.
fit it all on the table.
that's right. We don't have time to
So
show everything.
I wanted to pull this up so you could see the pieces we're going to be
Okay.
touring, and
Okay.
maybe you could just speak to the stone a little bit this way while Annika's switching out.
Some of our biggest pieces still, and they were the checkerboard pieces. So I did it with the chrome job side. I think it's absolutely beautiful. But this, well, how much I love my all silver tip to tip leaf bracelet. It's just kind of going off that same kind of beautiful feel. And I love that. That's why I picked the green with it to bring it back. It just really elegant. I know you ladies really love this style, but Peridot in the bigger pieces like this are actually a little harder to get my hands on. So you ladies that love green, it's kind of hard to find stone and green actually.
Right, but this is such a pretty piece. And we're going to start with the bracelet. Oh, earrings. Sorry, earrings.
Okay, those are the earrings that I brought in, and aren't they just gorgeous? Like I wanted like more of a chandelier kind of style.
Love
and
these.
I love the point. I love a good pear shape with the point up. I think they're just so pretty. But yeah, just trying to try some new earring styles, bring some new, because you ladies have been wanting the earrings. I'm going to have more things to go with this down the road, but I'd say all of our Peridot we have right now, it'll be in the same color though, so you could get these earrings with something maybe you already have from SARDA in Peridot, or maybe other jewelry you have in Peridot.
And we are, these are over on new arrivals also. So they're going to be 40% off this week and next week before they go back. Then they'll move into favorites and be at full price. So grab them at $114.
I love it. But I think this kind of like styling, I kind of went a little bit off center because I just think the way the leaves, they never kind of go straight. I wanted to get that really beautiful detail. So I kind of followed the stones like into like with the leaves kind of nestling right next to it. Also too, really important when I do multi bracelets like this, I'll use double jump rings, or we use like thicker, I don't skimp on that. That way, like literally all the way through your wrist, you're getting that like gorgeous quality.
And this is one of the collections that if you're purchasing the Peridot piece, the leaf bracelet that you're referring to, the bypass, they can pick that up for $100. It's a special offer. So if they're
did you attach it to it? I
Yeah,
had no
Joey
idea.
did that,
I was
yes.
talking about it.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, because like for me, literally this spun off from me designing that. Oh my gosh, Joey. Good
So
job.
Joey's doing that.
Good job, because literally this is kind of a series of like you're always going to see leaves in nature for me.
We have 2 of these bracelets left in stock, and that is it. It's going to be gone. Fitting a 5.75 to a 7.5 inch wrist. And again, it's one that's got the additional markdown. So it's 10% off, and then you can save another 50 off that.
I kind of like, sometimes I'm so all or nothing. We were talking about that, Michelle. Like I did a lot of different Peridot where I was cutting with some of my vendors. But of course I used all the big pieces, boom, 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 all together. So you're going to see a lot smaller type, pieces that will be coming in. But I used all my really big stones because I was just so excited to finally get my hands on them.
And don't forget to hashtag must have if you have not done so yet. And Joey's collecting all those names. We're going to be giving away 2 bracelets at the end of the show. It's the Joy Restored bracelet with that beautiful Janyl Adair. So you don't want to miss
Look at the
your
gallery of that.
chance.
See, like, these are the kind of pieces where those are all separate pieces of silver that are literally put into the back of the piece. We sand it down, we solder it just beautifully, but that's what gives that fit. Just, you can wear a larger size ring and it will feel like a smaller one. Always really important, because it was so funny that I did it just because I'm like, oh, I want you ladies to feel pretty when you're wearing it. But then I realized, oh, with this, I can get you even a more comfortable, better fit too. And that's the one thing you see a lot of jewelry where you see this hollowed out, like where there should be a gallery, but they don't do that. It actually makes the piece very, very uncomfortable. Matter of fact, it was so funny. One of the bracelets was sent back. You know, I'm working on some new styles of the bracelet. She didn't put the gallery yet.
Oh.
And put it on, and I went, oh my gosh, I wanted Athena and my design team to, because they just assume all of everybody's things are comfortable. I said, I want you to try this because literally this is what jewelry fits like everywhere else. Because they don't finish the backside and the inside of it. So I was kind of excited. So I'm like, yes, I don't care how much silver is going up. We'll just keep lowering the cost of the jewelry. But we're going to keep that quality of these finished on the inside out because that's what makes them so lovely to wear all day.
And anytime you see Annika putting a ring like that on her pinky, it tells you we are sold out on most sizes. So we have a size 7 and a size 8 is what's available for the Peridot and chrome diopside ring. So limited there. And then we're down to just 5 pieces of the matching
We
pendant.
always laugh because we know she wouldn't wear rings like that. But do you know big, thick, big pinky rings like that are kind of in? Like you see so many people wearing it like that. I thought, interesting. I've never suggested for people, but lately, especially on men, they're wearing big, big, chunky pinky rings. Yeah, with stones and stuff.
Well, it does look
Isn't that
nice.
funny? Yeah, because we always go, oh, but it is our cue knowing, oh,
Yes.
sizes are sold down.
Sizes are sold down. Oh, and then we have this gorgeous pendant. This is in the green onyx with the Bali High.
This is
Love
the one
this.
series of the wait till you see it. I've designed like probably dozens and dozens of new bezels. And then as I'm doing things, I'm kind of going, oh, nope, this is what I want to do. So I'm kind of changing it up, just a little bit more detail right now. You know, I just feel like I really want to showcase my artisans, and you know, we bezel set everything by hand, so I want to do some really beautiful like filigree, more like type interesting, that's really going to showcase that gemstone off too.
Yeah, well, this pendant style is just stunning. I like, you see the layers, so when you turn it sideways, it's not just flat, it's curved a little, and I know that you're layering all the different silver on top like that.
Well, and we have so many different things, but this is when I have an opportunity where I did a green, I did the green onyx, I did the blue and tanzanite, I did the morganite. So I'm wanting to bring different gems in these really beautiful designs like that, because I feel like, you know, sometimes you look at something and you go, oh my gosh, I love that bracelet style, it's so beautiful, but I'm not a green person. So I'm trying to offer some different colors and things in the gemstones too.
Well, this is glowing, so it's very beautiful. Terry Edge said she loves that pendant style. I saw her comment earlier too on the Morganite one.
I feel like I could do it, and I don't too much, but it is one of my favorites. Like it doesn't matter what color I do it in. It's just immediately when somebody wears it, like when we did the model shot, it was like, yes, that's like right there. Like somebody's gonna see wearing that and go, wow, the detail. It's just a beautiful piece.
So the lobster claw bracelet we have 2 sizes. It's going to fit a 6 to an 8-inch wrist. It is on sale with that 10% discount over on the Friday Live page. And then you can save up to an additional 50% off that.
One, I love this because it's an actual real bead. So you see the really beautiful tree of life like beads that just a really, really pretty fit. And if you have it, like I did those really beautiful green onyx tip-to-tip bracelets, I would slide one of those on. All of those I think we did put in last chance because they're getting down there now. And I think there's even a really beautiful round that I did that is actually in the fall clearance area, which is like incredible savings on those.
Oh, yes. The fall into savings.
Oh, I love this. This is a brand new ring style that I designed. I'm just having so much fun bringing some different ones in. Little bit of jawline beads. Like I love the little halo that runs down the band, but it is fully open. It's that little bit of that peekaboo. So you see it's 3 bands in one that I designed there. And then you see that really beautiful little pyramids of the jawbone beads. But I call it my S swirl triangulation.
That's the one. I know it's
S
fun.
for SARDA.
I like that one.
Yeah, but that's how I always did it. And then, of course, finished off, of course, on the inside. That's like what I'm talking about. Like I curve it because that's how your finger curves. But that's separate pieces of silver that we solder in and really mold to where it's engineered to fit like perfect.
And the ring is available in sizes 6 through 12, and it is on new arrivals still for its second week. So it's the last
no,
week.
I think it's not on new. Is it?
Still 40% off on
So funny.
new
We were
arrivals.
looking for that the other day. We were doing a design meeting. I'm like, this ring, okay, but I need this. So we were actually discussing it as I was doing some different things. Oh, and look at this. This is love this. This was something brand new that I brought in to go with our kind of collection, but isn't it so pretty with the green, right?
It is, and the leaves. Love this. And it's a debut this week, so 40% off. Sizes 6 through 12 on the ring.
And it's not flat. Like literally, I
No,
domed
it.
on the top, but it is flatter as it goes through your fingers and in the back. But I really wanted to have that 3D, the detail on it. Those are the kind of pieces I love designing for you. And maybe you're sitting at it waiting for your doctor's appointment and you get to like look at your jewelry, or you catch somebody else looking at your jewelry. But yeah, these are those kind of really beautiful artisan pieces that I think of the labor of love, like working with my artisans to create these pieces. And really they're gonna last you, like the quality of it withstand time, you know.
Gwen Clemens wrote, who else is having a hard time deciding? I love it all. So she's having a hard time picking.
I know we need to slow down the new arrivals. I know sometimes I'm like, oh no, did I really bring this much? Did I really bring this much? But yeah, we keep talking. We need to slow it down. It's so much for my team even to process, you know, to make sure. And that's why it's so funny. It's like, is that name right or is it this? It's like, oh yeah, you're going to find typos and different things.
When is the slow down plan starting?
I know.
No, I'm kidding.
Right? I know. It's so funny because when, you know, I plan it all out and then it's like as stuff comes up ready, I'm like, send it. Like I'm in this.
Well,
like,
because you get excited.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh my gosh, oh no. I want to get the ladies in trouble.
And then I love the stud up here. The silverwork on this earring is so cute. Little tree of life bead.
I know. We actually need to do more like this because right now I'm doing more earrings, but it is so cute. It is so cute. I'll have to remember that. Actually, I just did these new. It was so funny on some of the bracelets, and the earrings are sitting there. I got a new printer shade. That was hilarious.
Oh.
Anyway. Ooh, I think I'm gonna have to go home and change something. I do love the tops of those. Like they're so pretty.
And then we have the Joy Restored Bangle. So don't forget to hashtag the must have, and then you will be in the drawing to win this beautiful bangle. Love it.
Yes, this luxury bangle. Yeah.
And
this one has the retention hinge with the press button. Matter of fact, on some of the new bracelets that I'm doing, I did so many of the retention, but with the magnets. And it was so funny. I intentionally went, I really want a press button on this one. Like, I feel like, it's just funny how my brain, like, I know on different pieces why I want to engineer it like that, you know?
Mm-hmm. 3 size options fitting from a 5.75 to a 7.5 inch wrist. It has that 10% markdown, so you get the 10% off, and then you can save up to 50%. So you could get it for as low as $149 if
What,
you
for that?
for that. Yeah, $149 if you're, you know, depending on how many items you have in your cart. So definitely can do that. And then we have the beautiful Frangipani Entry of Life, the one with the magnet. The fun closure that is so hidden that people can't figure out how to take it off.
Well, and this is
you hide
one
it?
that, the whole way this whole bracelet, every single piece is a separate section. Then of course we do the work on it. So then we put the frangipanis on it. But how this is all put together, It looks like, yeah, exactly. I love that. Thank you. So she's kind of moving that.
Oh, so they can see the flexi.
Yeah, but it's just it is just one of those things. One of the like I've never been able to duplicate or even come close to like figuring a bracelet out like this again. So in the past I have different motifs that I've done on it, but it's got a lot of silver, so you probably will not see some of these kind of things. We'll probably slow down on the ones that are like the statement kind bracelets for a while.
Victoria Hatfield said PTSD. She must have got stuck in hers. Remember when you first came out with this and the
Because the
slide?
magnet.
Yes.
People like they couldn't figure out. They had to cut and
Like, how do we do this?
Oh my gosh! They panicked to get it off because they forgot it was a magnet. They're like, "There's no way to get this off."
Mm-hmm.
Well, and as we get older, we can forget how we put things on. So
Yes.
Oh, I went. It was so funny. I went out of my chiropractor's. I ended up right now because I'm doing some alternative stuff. So, did a massage, had some chiropractic, and I walked out with my shirt on inside out.
And then we have
Good thing I'm going straight home.
2 more silver pieces to go with this. We have the watermark and Frangipani pendant with the magnetic enhancer veil. It is our Flourish and Thrive pendant. It is marked on sale at $143, so you can save up to half off
And
that.
again, you're going to see that beautiful dome. Oh, matter of fact, I just had another bracelet it was so cool. I actually did the Frangipani with watermark with Janyl Adair because I do Janyl Adair and watermark. Oh my gosh, this bracelet that I just designed, we just got it would be so perfect with that. It's too bad but see, I always build along. So this will be something, it's going to be a good year before I finish it because I'm right back and forth. We send stuff back and forth. And then we have meetings at night on design because when our day ends, their day starts.
Yes.
In Bali, it's literally half the way across the world. And it works just great because I'm a night person. So,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
love it. I love how God is intricately knits us just perfectly, and I love how he puts a plan together and everything always works out,
And then we're going to pause here. I'm going to show the next collection that we're going to be showing. And you
Flower
can...
agate.
Yes. And then Annika can switch out her look for us. Don't forget to boost your savings.
Now, this is a big deal. It was so funny because I saw some people picking up. But this flower agate, this is like one of his creations that I'm just like, this is so beyond cool. Literally, these plumes, literally within the stone, look like flowers. But they don't unless you have an amazing lapidary that knows how to dome it just perfectly to capture that flower. What I love is that it's agate, chalcedonies. They call it agate. So there'll be quartzes in it. There'll be chalcedonies in it. There's a lot of different minerals that are in, but you'll see translucent areas, opaque areas that it looks like a 3D dome, like you're looking into something. So the rounds and the ovals is what I cut to really bring these flower agate pieces to life.
Yeah, well, I love these. These are beautiful. And we're going to start with the multi-stone bracelet.
And I love the peach and the white moonstone with this. These are just these really beautiful neutral. I love it with my outfit. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty with my outfit today. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'm doing another collection, which is a little bit different with the flower agate. I do have to tell you, for me, this is just so neutral. So this is one of my favorites. Matter of fact, we're going to have a sneaky peek, which I love because you're going to see. Those were the only 2 flower agate ones that I've got coming for the year. And I did 2 different bracelets. So I did a 7-stone, and then I did the one Annika is showing with the chain.
5-stone, yeah. It has the flower agate, the white moonstone, and then the peach moonstone. It will fit a 5.5 to a 6.75 inch wrist, and we have 3 left.
What?
We have 3 left in that one.
In the chain one?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. In the 5-stone?
Oh. Okay.
You think we have more?
Oh, did I do? is it just one size?
Just one size.
Did I? Okay. Well, I must have. What did that start at? What's it saying?
It started at $459.
No,
It's
no,
marked
the
down.
size.
Oh, the size. Sorry, it fits from a.
No. Oh yeah.
The size is a 6.5.
6.5. So
Sorry,
that is
I see what you meant.
Well, you know why? Because the ladies were talking 6.5 because we were going over this, and I was like, interesting. So that's a good size then. Okay.
And we only have 3. So it's marked down. It has that 10% savings. So it is $413, and you can save up to 50% on top of
I was
that.
hoping to keep this one for a while because here's the thing. I only had like this kind of stone. It's so hard for me to get like, Michelle, it's just that perfect pairing, like getting enough. Because when you use this kind of natural stone, the colors, the patterns, it all varies. So literally when I cut, I mean, I might save for a decade, like different stones, get enough to actually make one collection. These would be things we'd never ever be able to take an order and say, oh yeah, you want like 20 bracelets, like never gonna happen. But I'm just that stone cutter collector that just slowly like puts things away. And that's the only thing, like Michelle, don't have a memory for stuff, but I know my stone. I know exactly the shades of color. I know, like, it's like, oh, this is going to go with the other one. And so I put these things away to do these kind of really cool, like, limited collections. But, wow, I think of that. I think 10 years to save and get enough stone. And then we have 3.
And then that multi-stone bracelet, or the 7-stone bracelet, I should say, will fit a 6.25 to a 7.5 inch wrist. And that one is also on sale at 10% off. And then you could save up to 50%, depending on how many items you're picking up tonight.
Well, I love that you ladies are loving these stones that have like personality and stuff to this, because really I used to do a lot of just faceted, but my heart's always been in these harder, like to match, harder to get stones, harder to like actually make a collection out of. But I mean, it's so wearable art. There's just so much artistry from my artisans to, first of all, God creating this gorgeous stone that's unearthed, putting it in the right hands of somebody who understands and brings it like even more beauty, you know, like the cutting.
And the rings we have, and so Annika's showing you duplicates here so you can see the variation and the difference in those natural stones.
Well, and you're going to get some of that, like more of a, you know, kind of an opaque, kind of translucent. Some will be really translucent. Some areas will be opaque because of the different minerals. Some minerals will just be opaque, but all in one creation to like, yeah, it's just the coolest little, it's so funny that you love this too, Annika. Like, if your like taste is starting here, like your husband, like he's got something coming. He's gonna have to, yeah. You definitely have a very mature taste in the things that you pick.
Thank you.
I've never had somebody like come on and where I'm like, wow.
Mm-hmm. She does. And then we have the matching pendant. And then we have a couple more pieces on this collection. And then we will show our next display.
Because the back, now this is one, you're going to get that halo of granulation all the way around the stone. This to me is like a work of art. But the back of it is the one that I did literally a mural. Isn't that beautiful? So this is one I feel like you could like take on a trip and like all silver. You know, I'd like probably reverse it on a longer chain, and then it on a shorter chain I'd wear it up closer to my neck, so you get 2 different looks, you know, from it.
Yeah, no, it is very pretty.
Oh, did you say pop up?
In a minute. Yeah, we have like 3 more pieces.
Pieces.
I was just giving you.
Janyl.
I was just giving you
I love it.
A little heads up.
I love it. Okay, now I'm gonna have peach sunstones. I'm gonna have peach moonstones. What's the difference? So you're literally going to almost like with a peach moonstone, you get a cat's eye roll with a moonstone. What I love about the sunstones is you're literally getting rutilated, and you're getting the splotches. So you know, like the tourmalated. We always say black tourmalated quartz, and then we have the stagnetic quartz. Literally, the sunstones will have both of those going on. So a stone is like kind of a big deal. You're getting so much like different things that go on in that gemstone to create those.
Oh,
But look at the white moonstone.
I know, right?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
The quality,
Beautiful.
like, yeah.
And this whole collection is marked on sale at 10% off. And then you get the additional savings for the promotion going on today on top of that.
Yeah, it's just, these have always been things that I've wanted to use, but like putting them together, like right now. I don't know what I'm going to do after these are all, go back to maybe, I'll probably be on my faceted thing after that. Because I really don't want to think about like, that I might not get my hands on these for another 10 years.
And then we have the last item in the collection is Faithfulness in Bloom ring in the white moonstone. This is set in the east-west settings. I know that's very popular, and it is because we have a 6, 7, 8, or 12. We have 4 left, 6, 7, 8, or 12.
I think this is I really enjoyed like designing this. And this is really coming from you ladies all the time wanting more, like east-west kind of settings on rings. But yeah, I can see like doing some other gemstones in this too.
And Joanne Molina was asking what the specials are, so I'm going to pop them on the screen real quick for those of you.
Are you getting in trouble again?
Who
I
are
think
visual.
Fridays are always her little, okay, how am I treating myself this week? I love it.
So if you have $125 in your cart, you're going to save $30. If you have $250 worth of items in your cart, you're going to save $100 off that. So you're only spend $150, but you get $250 of jewelry. If you have $500 in your cart, you're going to save $225. And if you have $750, you're going to boost that savings to that additional 50% off, and you're going to save $375.
Where's the camera now?
On my ad.
Oh, on your
My commercial.
I love
This is my commercial break.
Okay, please give us feedback. We're kind of playing with some of this setup to see. I love it. We're like,
Yeah, this is
a
my
lot more
commercial
space
break.
for this, but you know what? We're having, Michelle, you always display the jewelry so beautiful.
Now I'm
And
on your display.
Now Annika does this too. So between Michelle and Annika, I love this part because this is what we used to do at shows to really be able to showcase, but I never had this much stuff in different designs. I love this little blue topaz ring. It's just the Swiss blue topaz is beautiful. Again, when I'm talking about some of the carvings, it's like wearable art. I know you ladies really loved the abalone butterfly bracelet this week a lot. To me, like these are stones, like we did try this. It was a very small series. These are way too hard for us at the factory. It was a lot. So we ruined a lot of ammonites to get here. So that's why I'm saying with some of these pieces. But I did this in one of my best little adjustable bracelets. But I feel like this will go like year round, all seasons. But look how pretty it is with the tanzanites. Like I love tanzanites. I love mixing this abalone with peridots. Like I love the color play that's in them. Again, one of my favorite ones was the labradorite. Again, I did some 7-stone bracelets with all of my best of my best artisans in Bali doing all this granulation work on these bracelets. Truly, like when you look at something like this, one of a kind pieces because everything's put on by hand. Love this one because you're going to get that reversible piece. Just works of art. Again, like we saved some of the most amazing handcrafted pieces at the end. And also the tanzanite this week that Michelle got to spring on. I apologize, but I could not wait. They came in and
Bring your hand out.
we tried the best we could to get these out to you, but brand new pieces of tanzanite. Look at this. Are they just gorgeous or what? And look at the microfaceting. But the color is just, it's one of those colors that just will go with everything. You know, I had like this olive green top that I was going to wear, but it was funny. I thought I was sitting down and it's like a puffy top. So I was like, probably I'm gonna look like a big air balloon. So, and then I ended up standing up.
Can we talk about the butterfly ring? Annika got that for her.
My employee shopping.
See, I tell you, her taste is so mature. But your husband better be ready because if in the real world, if he's going to be buying something like this, it's going to be expensive.
Yep.
So you're going to have to keep working at SARDA, buddy, okay? So yeah, we got to find you a good one. That she gets like, yeah, because you got some good taste. Now this is one of my favorite rings I designed. I love it as a thumb ring because the way I designed it.
Bring it down
Just-
into frame a little. There
There
we
you
go.
go, just like
Okay.
that.
Do you see how it just rolls? This is one of, like when I really want to feel edgy. I love this ring. But great pieces. Don't forget about our little. You buy one, you get one free. Basically, we bundled that together already for you. You're getting both pairs of the all silver studs. So I kind of feel like you buy one, you keep, and then you gift one.
That's what I was saying Wednesday. Great gifting
Yeah.
for the holidays coming up.
That's what I was
Love
thinking
that.
when we put that together.
Yes, I love that one.
Because we know we got a bunch of givers out there too.
Yeah. All right, Annika, you're going to show your butterflies.
Butterflies. Okay, and she
Yeah.
owns that. And what size did you get? Did you get the 10?
I got the size 10.
You did. Okay. Well, and here's the thing with those. These are some of the pieces I kind of put aside. Probably gonna not be doing as many carved that we did, just because, again, there's not as many carvers out there, and I really do not like the machine carved items. It's just I'm like, I can't put that into my piece.
Well, she must have got the last 10 because we only have a 7, 8, and 9 left in the butterfly ring now. So, Annika,
We
lucky
gave
girl.
Maureen,
Yes.
It was like we let our girls get some good stuff.
And Becky Wayford has a question for you. Why Annika's touring, we can ask. Is peach moonstone a variation of the white moonstone or rainbow moonstone?
More white moonstone, but both of them are feldspar, so they're in the same family, but it would be closer related to white moonstone.
Okay.
So a lot of times the white and sometimes the peach found very close together. And for me, it is just material. Moonstones in general come in so many different shades. That's why you don't see them very often. You'll see them. Nobody's going to usually do sets, if that's going to make sense. They're not going to do sets together because it's hard to get one consistent color. And that's what I'd like to do. I love shading. I love grading. It's so funny because I'll go to gem shows, like when they'll have stuff, and I'll sit there. I can't help myself. I sit there and grade their stones for them all the time. Even the rough that will come in because, at the shows, that's where they wheel and deal and bring in some of the new things. That's how I found those, the rose gold Mabe pearls.
Oh.
Like, that was somebody coming in, usually sells two people set up at the show. And I like to go straight to the direct sources to find stuff. That's how I find the best deals, and I just stockpile it into my safes. And then when I come up with the idea of how I want to design something, that's when I bring it in for you.
Becky said she's going to a monarch butterfly release this coming Sunday.
Oh,
Wouldn't that be cool?
where do you find to do that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That
but
sounds
that's-
like a Tanya Janyl thing.
Yeah.
I know, right? And Becky, she also said, I'm so excited that the rocks and I, wait, must be a typo. Oh, here it is. I meant to say the raw tanzanite bracelet is on its way home to me. So she picked up the raw tanzanite bracelet.
Becky?
Mm-hmm. And Audrey's loving the carved butterfly. And a lot of comments, you guys. So don't forget to hashtag must have, and that will get you in the drawing for the free bracelet at the end of the show. We're at last hashtag, whoa, is 4:30, right?
Ladies?
4:30. So we will have last call at 4:30.
Is it fly gate for you
It
too,
is- I
ladies?
guess it
Like,
is.
yeah. They're like, yes, that's why we're sitting back, relaxing, and having some shopping. It doesn't take, yeah. Enjoy and relax.
So we have the beautiful cuff. It is available in 2 size options, from a 625 to a 775.
625. Oh,
I would.
you know what? These are, this is the cup I did that's malleable.
Malleable, right?
So this is the
That's-
one you'll
okay,
get on and you'll
6.
cinch in. I cinch this one. It's so funny. You know how I wear things like more fitted?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, more loose. This one, I love this cuff. The way I designed it, there's malleability to it. Literally, I take it and I always, I love it. I love it for that. And
Yeah.
I did this in that dendritic quartz before too. That was so beautiful. So I think when you get these kind of cups, and you don't see people doing these kind of cups anymore. Oh, here's our little pair.
Yes,
There's
aren't
a
they
little
cute?
trio.
And we have a request. Krista Michelle said, oh, wait, no, this is feed. Marcia Salt, please make some more hummingbird pieces.
Marsha, okay, some hummingbirds.
She would like to see some hummingbirds.
Well, you know what I did do? It was so funny. Well, and I hate talking about it because some of this stuff that I'm doing is like a year out. It's hard to keep up from what's coming in. I touch so much that's coming in, changing, and I never know where you know. But I literally had some little, just a couple samples done up in the kiwi quartz with the two little dragon flies.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, it looks like the crackle quartz. It's really, really cool material. But I literally, by the time we got done with the color, I got 7 stones out of it.
Oh, no.
So it's going to be a very tiny collection. But dragonflies, yes.
The two pairs of earrings are $78. You get both pair. So great
Ooh,
gifting.
I know, Marsha, guess what? I actually, there's going to be a really beautiful, towards holiday, I did a really gorgeous silver set. And I did this heart locket with dragonflies on it.
Oh.
And it's literally domed heart. So the front and the back, it's like a closed heart. And the bracelet is so cool. I did a kickback style. It's beautiful. So I've really been refining it, but I think we were finally like, that's it, go. So we're starting to make them. I'm hoping that we would get them November, December. Okay. But I do remember that one.
So Becky and Krista Michelle are chatting about they were saving up and waited for tonight to purchase. They had a plan, and they're so glad they did. They said so. They must be enjoying some of the up to 50% off
Ooh,
savings.
they're
I would
playing with
think.
putting stuff in their cart.
I'm
and
hoping
seeing
that's what they're
it does.
doing. I'm hoping.
Well, this apple, like this is, and you know what? I love this. You loved this material, but yeah, the amount that this was just, it's just so cool. I love always trying new things, but at one point, who's gonna do it? They're not doing it. It's like those fossils. So you'll be seeing some of the ammonites, but put inlaying the abalone, because every little thing where you see the abalone, this is a fossil at literally ammonite that we've taken those areas that are empty and then we've inlaid the stone into it, the abalone stone.
The abalone is
Yeah.
inlaid in. Nice.
Yeah, and then we literally, of course, we have to seal the tops so that it stays just beautiful. But yeah, it's literally just such an intricate like piece of art. That's why I wanted, okay, we're gonna do it in a statement bracelet, a really gorgeous like pendant, and that's like our last like, ooh, love it.
Well, we have our Choose Joy bracelet in labradorite, True Picasso, Mystic Quartz, and Swiss Blue Topaz, fitting a 6 to an 8-inch wrist.
Now this is like where I love to cut stones different. So this is not a true marquee. It's an off-centered marquee. And this was really cool because it was some of the coolest labradorite, but to get all those colors and the pieces, there was a lot of like, has to have internal inclusions going on, but it was truly beautiful. The swirl cut used in it, the marquees, just everything about it is like just a little extra. Like marquees are a little super hard for my artisans to set. So then, okay, let me do a little granulation work. But this is definitely probably one of the more glammy 7-stone bracelets that I've done.
It is, yes. And that labradorite sure is glowing. Look at the color.
Yeah. Well, the
Beautiful
shape
color
of this,
plate.
I never realized when you show it, it almost looks like a perfect marquee, but it's an off-centered
Kind of
swirl.
like a swoosh, a little.
It's a
Yeah.
bit of a swoosh to it, so really kind of a hard. I actually did a really beautiful elongated oval in a tiger's eye that you remember we showed.
Oh,
that should
yes.
be coming up in the next month. But it's got this SARDA swirl in it, like. The fact that we got that to happen, we've been trying to duplicate it in the red and the blue, and we can't get it to do it while we're cutting it. So there's going to be some really exciting, always different. Okay, now you can see the S swirl more.
Yes, in the
Swoosh.
ring.
This is the swoosh labradorite, but hard for my artisans to set, hard for stone lapidaries to actually cut. But I love giving you these kind of stones that are not the norm. Things that you're never just gonna find in your cookie cutter store.
And this is available in sizes 8 through 12. And then we have a question from Megan Phillips. Would it be possible to show the ammonite abalone ring next to the new arrival abalone ring, round ring?
The abalone oval,
The ammonite abalone,
Ammonite.
so the round.
the big
The
round,
one
big
that we
one.
showed on Wednesday.
the round.
Oh, compared to we don't have the
Oh,
new,
you mean the Bali Waters?
the abalone, the round one. We don't have it here. We showed it Wednesday, the new arrival.
Oh, okay. Oh, actually, you know what? There's a lot of browns and yellow. It would be pretty. Yeah.
Yeah, it would be.
Oh, absolutely. These abalones you can wear together. I thought she was talking about no, same kind of, a little bit more blue to that, like the big disc that we had, the ring and the pendant has a little bit more of the yellows, but they're all earth tones.
Yeah. And then Julie, were there ever any amylite or abalone earrings in the past? Have you ever made amylite or abalone earrings?
Those, I think for matching up, because I'm too matchy. I think I attempted it. No.
Okay.
Because of course, every little space where we're inlaying, that's nature. That's just, and it was too hard to get but abalone, I think I've done abalone earrings. Of course, yes. Pretty sure I've done abalone earrings.
Tracy Burris said she was referring to the labradorite as bougie.
Bougie. Oh, Tracy, I love you.
And Joey,
I think of you as like bougie cool. Oh my gosh, I love that she used that word. I'm like, it would be
and
2 peas in a pod, Tracy.
we have last call. So if you have not yet hashtagged the word must have, please put it in there because
Ooh,
this is
last
last call for the bracelet spin that we're going to do here in a little bit.
Wow. Okay. So who's getting the bracelets?
We're going to give away one from the Facebook feed and one from,
2 and 2.
we're giving away
2,
4.
4.
Okay, Joey, did you hear that? We're
It's
giving
usually
away.
3s, but since we're doing both areas, it has to be 4.
Okay.
How I design and match stone, that would make sense to me.
Okay. So we're going to give away 2 from Facebook and 2 from YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's good to have YouTube. Did we get dropped yet? This might be a celebration. The fact that we've not been dropped from YouTube yet is good.
And Terry would like to know any idea when the Made chains will be in. And
Oh, goodness.
the Snowflake Obsidian.
Didn't I plan those already to come in? I feel like I did. And gosh, I know it seems like you shouldn't have to ask again. I'm so sorry. I've not seen them, so I know they're not in the next 3 weeks because I've already
Right?
Yeah.
I haven't seen them.
no.
Oh, good. You're getting in your last minute must-haves, so that's good. Good job, Patty.
Is that Patty?
Patty Scarrow.
Oh my gosh, Patty. She's my Patty. I just love her.
Is that your Patty, Patty?
No,
Oh,
but she is my, yeah.
Well,
I
but-
always think that the 2, I feel like they're my 2 angels. Yeah. I got a very close Patty to me. Yeah, I don't know. There's just, ladies, I think I know y'all. I do.
and then
I design for you every day. I think about you. Yeah, I love that.
the stacker set ring available in size 7 through 9. And then we do have an 11 and a 12. But we're down to just one in each size, so limited there. And then we have a request from Jess
Jess.
to
Black.
see
Oh, Jess, how you do? Australia. Okay.
to see the tanzanite more up close. So
Ooh,
we
yeah.
haven't quite got to tour. Well, when we get to there, Jess, we will definitely show that up close for you. Patty said she was late. She just finally got home from work.
Oh, did ya? Okay. Well, I popped over earlier. I was using Michelle's screen because the way we're doing this, I don't get my own pad now. So I was like, okay. So I
Oh yeah, you don't. We're using them for the cameras.
we're using all of them. So that that's
I like
over.
it.
I popped
Well, I
all
think
over
this
here.
is better anyhow because you can see the video and what's showing easily, and you can see the comments at the same time. But if you look over here, it gets a little confusing because on this screen, these comments repeat. So
the repeat.
they repeat. So the other day I was doing it, and Joey goes, "You're reading old comments. Just watch my thing."
No! Oh no!
I'm like, "Oh
I
no!"
love it.
So yeah, these repeat over here, so it
Okay.
can get tricky.
It's very tricky, I'd say.
Oh, good. We're last minute hashtags. So you got in just under the wire. That's the last one. We're closed for the giveaway. Closed. The store is closed. The matching pendant, all of this whole collection in the True Picasso Mystic Quartz, London Blue Topaz, that whole collection is on sale. We have a 10% discount going on this, and then you can save the additional promo as well.
And this is in the star faceted. The competition cut on this stone is just absolutely beautiful. You will always get that. Like I love it because you're going to get different beautiful shades of color, but what I love is that pop of sunshine that you get through the middle. I'd love to see that. I always feel like that's God's light shining through some of these mystics, and to me it's that mystery of like that beauty.
And this is one of my favorite pendant jackets too. This one and the tanzanite one. I love both
Oh my
of
gosh,
these.
this is my signature like piece, the ring that goes with it, and the 3-stone. It is my favorite. I will be bringing you every color, hopefully by the end of the year, because this is the bomb.com. It's everything about it took so long. It is one of my favorite collections. It's got the Janyl Adair.
Yeah, and there is that matching ring you were referring to. We don't have it here because we only have 2 left.
Oh, the 3-stone. See, you love it.
We have
Yes.
one size 7 and one size 8, and that is
okay.
all we have left in that.
Well, it's something that I'm going to be bringing different colors in because it is one of my favorites.
Well, that is all we had for True Picasso. So we're going to be showing now Moonlight Mystic Quartz, and then we have a little bit of the chevron amethyst mixed in with that too.
Okay, yeah, and the chevron amethyst. Now, what's so special about that is a lot of the amethyst, where you get a little bit of the purple, it literally, iridesces. Like you're literally, it almost will act like a fluorite, what fluorite does sometimes. Amazing. But it's literally, they have to take the tip of like how the amethyst is growing up. The only way they get that is they literally cut the crystal into the slices to get to that. Very rare. There's not very much amethyst. It's coming from one area when they do it. And they're becoming such big collector pieces now where people are kind of stockpiling because they know it doesn't occur all the time. So it was very, very fun. But the grade and the quality, if you were to have to buy an amethyst crystal, you'd be paying at least 4 digits just for a little point like this, of this clarity of material. Is literally, it's repaired itself, and that's like unheard of because you got the purple, you've got the white, you've got the deep dark purple. So for all that to occur, they're little unicorns in the general. But this is our moonlight, and
Yes,
love,
this is so
do you
pretty.
see that beautiful faceting and the colors? This is sultry. Like the color of this, it's just going to be one of those like really chameleon stones that will go with so much stuff. Odyssey Universe, put it with it. Hayward Muse, put it with it. It's going to go with a lot of the other, like, your favorite gemstones. Any amethyst, put it with it. Blue, violet fluorites, gorgeous with it. So many different gemstones. So don't think just purple when you see just this bracelet. There's so much going on that you'll be able to mix and match with this. But there's no other stone, to be honest, that I have that matches this, Michelle.
Yeah, well, it is gorgeous. And it comes in two sizes, fitting from a 5.75 to a 7.5-inch wrist. And I know they're loving that chain on the bracelet.
Ah, the Mate chain. That's why she where's my chain? Janyl?
Right?
I know. I'm like, because when you had asked, I asked about it, and Athena brought it up and said, "Oh no, they are." And I said, "Well, I need to plan them." So that's why I'm like, I know I put them in somewhere. Okay, you're seeing that gorgeous. You see the light and dark amethyst, but you're literally getting a rare gem specimen piece with a beautiful bracelet.
One person will get it.
Oh, there's just one.
And it's this one
well,
right
you
here.
ladies that have this at home, I need you to know what big deal this was. I'm glad you got it. I'm just so excited because some of these pieces, yeah.
But
Add to your estate jewelry for sure.
And it's this actual piece you'll be receiving.
Oh, it's
This
is the one.
This is the one.
Oh my god.
And it's going to fit a 6 to a 7.25-inch wrist.
Well, I love the Rose de France, like the star facets you're gonna get with that too. Yeah,
it's really pretty.
I know. And these, I'm kind of slowing down because I got caught on messing with. I kept lowering the MSRPs because there are all the multis really, and that's why I can't do them for everything now. Because I was being naughty.
Were you being naughty, Janyl?
$1,000, like, you know, and then but I love doing some of the stone bracelets, and I was trying to get one on everybody before. Okay, this ring, I love. This is a new design. Again, because the stone has so many cool colors in it, ladies, I wouldn't even, this would be one I'd buy on its own because it'll go with some tanzanites.
It's
Absolutely put it with your tanzanites. Your amethyst, put it with your amethyst. Like, it's just a really cool, like I said, like color that's going to go with a lot of the other gems that you have for me.
Yeah, no, it's very, very pretty. And you get just, sometimes when she turns it, it almost reminds me of ametrine. I'm seeing like that golden tones into it with the, did you see it? Flash? It did this flash and I was like, whoa, it almost like mimics those colors.
And a brand new ring style.
Yeah.
So I did two, you know, if you didn't want, you know, I did two different kind of ring styles, but but also too, it was the faceting because I always change up faceting, and I work with some of the best people in the industry to get like just really specially. There's nothing I do that's pretty ordinary. You're always having some of the top lapidaries in the business, cutting your stones in the jewelry that I design and make for you.
And then we also have the pendant that's going to match. There are only 5 left in the matching pendant as well. Has the chevron amethyst with the moonlight mystic quartz, the magnetic enhancer veil. But look at that, another
the chevron,
pattern.
There are no more chevron. Like in this, it's done. But I won't stop trying. But
Of course not.
It's been done. To be able to get any more of this. So I'm so glad that you ladies were able to add some pieces to your collection.
Janice said it reminds her a bit of either the dragon wings or sugar plum.
Yeah,
Remember sugar plum?
Definitely
Yeah.
could be in those tones. I'd say closer to sugar plum.
I think
in
so
person.
too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I definitely could get some of that.
And Janice, she also said loving that Mate chain. Yep. I knew that they would like that on that bracelet.
Yeah.
It's such a pretty
It's a
chain.
great little bracelet. Like, you know, that could be that staple kind of like one that I could do in just everything.
Yep.
You know, every gem.
It is beautiful.
And my favorite was because, and then you have the adjustability with it too.
So the last few pieces we have to show are just a few pieces of tanzanite. We have a couple of bracelets left and a couple of rings, and then we will be wrapping it up. We'll do the drawing, but they did want to see your tanzanite up close too. So when we're done, we'll give them a little.
Do we not have any of these? Do I need to take them off?
Yes, please.
Oh, okay. Oh, I did not realize. I take this piece off.
Give
the
it.
rings,
Give
everything.
Me, well,
Oh, I'm taking
you
it
can probably
all
just show
off.
if you want. Do you want to just show your hand, your look?
Well, I think she said close.
She
Up
did say close.
Yeah. Oh, the pendant.
Look, she's
Oh,
trying to
the
I'm making her
pendant
give
too.
it all to me. Give it all.
I was taking it home tonight.
I just want to make sure that, especially since we're running that $249 special for the bracelet and the pendant.
We did. If you look, I did kind of a crazy little thing on those. Now the microfaceted that we're showing you, I think I have one more collection, but as far as getting any rough in a big 14 by 10 like this, not gonna happen again. So to me, it's just the prettiest because you can get the translucent, the really cool like things that make it glow. So yeah, the tanzanite, I feel like we're living what they kept saying, what was going to be happening with tanzanite. It's going to be harder and harder and harder to get it. So.
And both of the tip-to-tip bracelets are low. We only have a couple of the size 6 left. We only have 2 of the 725s left.
Well, and those were done in the lotus cut, so it was very special cut. So that done. Like, but I do have, because I can't get that tanzanite, Michelle, all the cabochon, beautiful tanzanite cabochons that were in my safe, that was my collection.
Yes.
I am putting those into things along with the Morganite. So you're going to see the cabochon, tanzanite, Morganite. Like, I'm kind of launching those together in some of the new bracelet styles that I'm doing.
Beautiful.
So that's going to be next year though. Because it was like, okay, we can't get that. And it's so funny. I go through my safe and I'm like, I really want to save these. Because I did some of the biggest, like I cut every single size. But it was like I took the best of the best stones that I had when I cut. So I did an 8mm cushion square. I did a 9mm cushion square. I did a 10mm. I did a 12mm. Like I did every size, took the best. And so I'm having fun going, okay, what am I going to do?
Yeah.
There's like 10, maybe, sometimes only 5, sometimes, yeah.
Wow.
But I'm designing things around it. And my artisans, they're going to kill me for when I'm like, there's 4 of these, 3 of these. Like, because for them to duplicate the work over and over, come on, when you're only doing 3 or 4, it's harder, right? So I do try to do 20 because to keep that consistency of it, it's easier for them, when you make things by hand.
Yeah.
So
I love this ring with it. It looks almost like a spoon ring.
that was
right?
my concept because it was my favorite little thing. I wanted one of those rings when I was little so bad. So yeah, I still have an obsession for that kind of style.
Yes.
Ring. But I graduated it in because I remember like the way that they had made it wasn't comfortable. So like mine, huggy, smooth, beautiful fit.
And while we're showing these last pieces of the tanzanite, those are the new items that
Jess is in Australia, so she needs to see this
Yes,
because
so
it's going all the way to Australia.
we just released these on Wednesday. They're on new arrivals. They are not on the Friday Live page. You'll find them over on new arrivals. And there's special pricing on the bracelet and the pendant.
The bracelet and pendant, big deal. Those are the 2 I'd be getting because I kind of did something that was.
Yeah, I think,
Not
aren't those like a
really.
14 by 10 stone or something? They're
Oh
big.
no, they're big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're a big stone. I remember I looked it up the other day. I was like, ooh.
And what I do is I actually facet the underneath also too on it, Michelle, because that really brings that light from the bottom of the stone, so you can see where it goes kind of opaque to translucent to like it's the stone in its rawness, but then the light as it's microfaceted, you get to see just the beauty of it.
And while she's showing those, I have a giveaway.
A giveaway.
We
Can you hear
spun.
that?
Can you guys hear? This is my
Yeah,
little
see, remember
bell.
when we had the ding ding ding? Like they're like, ooh, we like this noise. We like this sound.
All right.
This is
I have the
better.
winners. So over on Facebook, the winner of the bracelet, that's that
Bracelets.
bracelets. I want to show it too, just so they know what they're getting here. It is this one right here, real quick, Annika. If we can just flash it, and then you can go back to the tanzanite. Thank you.
Yeah, she just took it right from the table. So, okay, who is it, Michelle?
It is Angela Marison.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I always say Morrison. Marison.
It's an A. So
I know.
Harrison.
You're like pronouncing all
I
these
don't
things
know.
that I know I've been pronouncing wrong in my head.
So congratulations, Angela. The second winner on Facebook is Doreen Gambino.
Doreen and Angela, oh my gosh, congratulations, ladies.
Over on YouTube, we have Cindy Cox.
Cindy, congrats.
And our fourth winner is April Crisafulli.
Yay! April. Oh my gosh. In
April's
my thoughts
lucky.
and prayers.
So
I know.
congratulations,
Quite a bit.
ladies. Thank you for participating with us. And please use the contact us link. Go to the website, look at the fit so you know what size you need. Message contact us and with what size bracelet you would like.
Yes.
And we will get that out to you.
There's different sizes. So
yes, so and I won't be
make
able
sure
to
you
send
put
it
that
if
in there.
can't send it if I don't know what size. So please do that. And this is the tanzanite bracelet, and then we have the matching pendant. Both of these are on special for $249, which is 60% off. And that was that extra special deal you
So
let us
Jess,
do.
if you're looking at these because they'll never hit that, the bracelet and the pendant are the big deals. Like they're just again really beautiful, but kind of special.
Yeah, they are. And that's only till
Special.
Tuesday. Then they're going to go to the 40 and 45% off. So grab those if you're looking at it. Now would be the time.
Yeah, we did keep it up like through the week. So I love that. Yeah, because I was like, oh, after we did this tanzanite, and like I said, I'll have one more collection. I believe one more that will be next year. Because I can't get any more of it, I'm redesigning. I'm like, it has to be something spectacular and new. Because that'll be like it. But I'm always like, talking to my vendors and things, but tanzanite's not going to be going down. It's going to be a price prohibitive soon. Oh, look at you, the little sneaky peek.
I almost forgot the sneaky
Oh my
peek.
gosh. Okay.
I was sensing we were wrapping up, so I was like, oh, I'm just going to stick my hand under.
Perfect.
Obsessed with this ring. I'm so excited about this ring, the high polish, the corsage, love this ring. I'm gonna keep that myself. And the carving, this is what I'm saying, by hand, this is what we can do. It is incredible. Truly just, it's like this pin, it's like it's moving. It's so pretty. And I did it with the flower agate, and of course you gotta do some sparkly moonstones. So that will be it, okay? But you'll be able to match it with the other flower agate. But considering,
Ooh, I love
Wow, look at this. The pendant
this
is
is the one
gorgeous.
Annika said, I want this bracelet.
I want this so bad.
Yeah.
And Janyl, Joey's asking me a question for the moonlight. The 7-stone bracelet has sold out, and there was a gift with purchase for the ring. Buy a bracelet, get a ring, or buy the buy the bracelet, get a ring. He wants to know if we can switch it over to the single stone bracelet.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Because that's the rest of it. Yeah. So, if they might as well, because if the collection's gone, I'll never be able to match those stones together again. So why not with the single stone? So that'll be an incredible deal because the bracelet was really good price.
Right.
So that's 100% big, especially with our special. Go get the moonlight bracelet, ladies. Joey, I love that. Okay, so yes, we love doing, that's a really good surprise for the end of the show. So Joey's gonna attach, I don't know how long it's gonna take, but the single stone, we're just gonna do that. So if you buy that, you're gonna get the ring. That goes along with it. Anyway,
Write in, tell us how they like the new format. Did you like
oh my
this?
gosh, yeah. So we were doing this, something new. So let us know. We were making people dizzy with the movable camera, so we're going to try some of this. So we want to wish you well. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Big love, big gratitude.